Hey, what's up guys? My name is Urosh, and in today's video I'm going to talk about Anjunadeep or Anjunadeep chords. I don't know how it's pronounced correctly, but basically what I did is I took four songs from the label from Anjunadeep, and I'm going to break down the chord progression of each track. Basically I'm going to recreate the chord progression using my mouse. Usually I do this stuff on piano, but I said to myself, this is something I do really often, and I decided I'm going to put videos, but just recreating chord progressions with my mouse. This is volume 1, so probably I'll be making more of these videos because, like I said, Anjunadeep is one of my favorite labels, and yeah, I just like it. So let's just start. We have 4 tracks here which were all released on Anjunadeep, and they're all really different, right? So let's just listen to all of them, and then we will recreate a chord progression of each track. So yeah, those were the 4 tracks I picked. I picked them randomly, and they're all different, so they all have different chord progression. And yeah, let's just start with the first one. The first one is Yotto North, and I have a grand piano here, just an Ableton preset. I'm insert a MIDI clip here, and I will try to, I will recreate the chord progression. I already know it almost by heart. We start on the D major chord, so let's just hear how long the chords last, right? So we have 2 chords. The first one is the D major, and the second one is an F minor, F sharp minor, pardon me, and they're both from the D major scale. And you could write simple triads like this. Right, so we have a D minor chord here, an F sharp minor here, and let's just repeat that. Right, so you could write those chords like this, just like simple triads, but the voicing is a bit fucked up, so I will do them like I do them on the piano. I don't have it here with me, but it's okay. I know. So I would voice this chord probably something like this. I make a 4 chord voicing instead of just 3 notes, right? So we have D, A, D, and let me put it here on F sharp. So we have a D major chord right like this, and let's make an F sharp. So this voicing is a lot better, and it also already sounds a bit more powerful because we added 1 note, right? Right, so it sounds really nice. Just double this, duplicate this. You could also add a root, like a bass note here, like this. Right, so this song has a really simple chord progression, just 2 chords, but they are both of them are 4 bars long. So in these types of songs, like every chord change matters, right? Because there are so few that you have to create. When that change happens, you have to create it, meaningful as possible, because there are not a lot of chords, right? But yeah, we have a D major chord and an F sharp minor, and that's basically it. So going from the first, the tonic chord to the third chord, and this is used a lot in cinematic music, like film music. If you like TV shows, this chord progression is used a lot in the Lost TV show. So yeah, it's a pretty famous one. So let's go to the next one, and this chord progression is a lot different. This is a song by Monkey Safari called Clouds, and let's just duplicate this, create a different color, delete this, and let's just listen to the chord progression. It's really fast, so you will hear the chord changes happen really quickly. So this is already like the loop of our chord progression. This, right? So this will be our loop. Bam, delete that. And I think we start on an F minor. Let's just write a simple triads first. And it's an offbeat chord progression change, right? It doesn't last for, you will see what I mean. Yeah. And down it goes to C minor. Okay, C minor, and then we have I think E flat major. Nah, major boy. What? Like this, yeah. And the last one is B flat, probably. Okay, so let's just loop this. Loop, it's not on. Like this, and just loop this stuff. And what we can do in with this chord progression, it's already sounding okay, but you could transpose this up so the voicing is smoother, right? So you have. You can add a bass note on the bottom, F, C, E flat, and B flat. So yeah, that's the chord progression of the second track. As you can see, it's a lot different than the first one. This first chord progression only had 2 chords, while this has 4 chords, but they are different. As you can see, they don't have the same length. So this chord is shorter than this one, right? And you get that bam, that offbeat kind of change. It's not, you know what I mean? So yeah, like the chord progressions are a lot different, and yeah, this one's a lot faster because the song itself is like 133 BPM, so it's like fast. So let's go to the next one, and this one is probably one of my favorites of these 4. It's a song by Xinobi, I don't know, called Steady, and it has a really nice vocals and a really nice chord progression. Kind of sounds really film music type of chords. So let's just listen to it first. And when we listen to it, if we listen to the bass note, we will automatically know the chords of this song, right? So if you can, just focus on the bass note, right? Okay, so that's the loop. We have an 8-bar loop, right? And if you listen to the bass note, you could hear something like this. So this bass line already gives us the name of, I mean, it already kind of hints at the chords, right? So we have a B flat here, and it already tells us it's going to be a B flat minor chord, an A flat major chord, an F sharp minor chord, I think, E flat major, A flat major, and a B flat minor. So let's just do that. I'm going to write these chords like I would if I would play on the piano, okay? So something like this, we have a B minor, a B flat minor, going down to an A flat major, pardon, and F sharp major, E flat minor, and A flat major, and back to the B flat minor. So let's hear that. And I think I can transpose all of them down. Yeah. Let's just for you know, to have some fun, let's just add like a pad sound so we can hear how the pad would sound. I think this one is okay. I hope so. Bam. It's a bit too deep, I guess. This one has a too little release. So yeah, that was for the third track, and the last one is by Knox, Van, and Marsh, Come Together, and let's hear it first. And this song is made in Dorian mode, and you have to like train your ears that they immediately hear that this song is Dorian mode, because this song starts on, I think, D minor. Let me just put a piano here. Solo this one as well. Let me just write the melody. What's the melody like? Something like this, I think it is. So let's write a D minor here, an F major here, and a G G major. Bam, bam. And why is this song Dorian mode? Because we start on a D minor chord, right? That tells us that we're in a D minor scale, right? So if we're in a D minor scale, we have one flat or one sharp, and that is a B flat, right? But here, when we play the last chord, which is a G major, we don't get that B flat, right? So it's a totally different feeling, because in D minor scale, this would be lowered, this note. So it would be a G minor here, right? So that's why it sounds like Dorian mode, because we have a note here that doesn't belong in the D minor scale, right? So let's just listen to this. And let me just rearrange this so as I would play it for the piano. So we have a D on the bass, we have a fifth here, we have a duplicated, not duplicated, like double the first note, and an F here, bam, like this, and then we have, I think, a melody on the top, something like bam, bam, and going down here. So D minor here, we have an F major here, bam. Yeah. It's okay like that. Let me just change this to a pad sound. Listen to it with a pad. Maybe it's if it's too low. No, it's okay. When you transform sounds from, you know, bass, not bass. What the fuck am I talking about? From piano to the pad sound, just make sure that it's not written too low, because sometimes you can get really nice bass sound on the piano, but you know, on pad sounds they might get muddy and stuff. So just make sure that it's not too low. So yeah, I think we did all of them. Let's just see how they all compare. Don't forget, these songs were all released on Anjunadeep, so you can create all of these different types of chord progressions, right? So here we have two chords that both last really long, like 4 bars, and they just repeat. Here in the Monkey Safari we have four chords, but they are you know, really fast, and they have like that offbeat kind of change, right? They don't last the same. In the third one we have like this descending bass line that goes down, and also the chords with it. And you can see it's you know, how many chords, 1 2 3 4 5 6, so it's a 6 chord progression, and then in the last one we only have 3 chords, right? And they all last, like, if you can see, the loop here is 5 bars, and the previous one it was 8 bars, and the previous one it was 5 bars, no, 2 to 4 bars. So yeah, as you can see, all of these chords are really different. So I hope you like this. Let me know in the comments what you think. Give me some feedback. It's a bit longer video, but I hope you will enjoy it. If you have any questions, let me know, and see you in the next video, guys. Enjoy.